Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Maximus Black.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Darkness!
Unity!
Hit me up with that noise!
Unity!
I was gonna wait for that. I was expecting that to be the noise.
Oh, okay.
That was an obvious one. Up here in the top position of Shattered Temple, we are looking at Darkness.
Yes.
Darkness.
Fuck your couch now!
You just made work for yourself?
I had to say it.
It's really it's an obvious joke. Top position here, Blue Protoss Darkness. Down in the bottom, we're looking at the Red Terran TechVeji.
I have nothing clever to say for that.
It's a technological vegetable.
Okay.
I bow to our robotic
Did you see a... Was it a robot that was made out of chocolate?
What?
That actually, yeah. In like Japan.
Oh yes,
was it a robot?
Yeah. But I never actually read the whole article. I just saw
it was ridiculous. It was like literally a robot made out of chocolate.
It's Japan. What do you expect?
Yeah. Anyhow, this is a PVT here on Shattered Temple. One of my favorite maps, only because it's one of the few maps that they kept from the original, and they've even changed it because of so many complaints about Terran on this map.
Well, there was so much high ground.
Yeah, it really was something to complain about.
Really
but
abusive.
Blizzard actually listening to their community.
I was impressed.
Changing some things for the better, for once.
For one.
And we now have a Shattered Temple, and I gotta say, it's become my favorite map in Starcraft.
Really?
Yes.
I can't get away from Metalopolis. It's still my favorite map, but I do love Shattered Temple.
Yeah, no, it's a very good map.
It's a great map. There's such a massive opening, no high ground or anything around the middle, that it really forces some interesting gameplay at certain points of the game, especially in macro games.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So I don't know what league this is, but of course you'll be able to find that out on the top right of the screen, because we're the only casters that do that, because we care.
Yes.
Just had to throw that out there.
We do.
I love you all so much.
Public service announcement. LAGTV cares.
If you love me too, just say it in the comment section below. I need some loving. So we do have a scout here from Tech. He's got a pylon up at the front, but he's building his gateway and cybernetics core close to his nexus. I don't know if he plans on maybe
doing something there later,
or if it's for scouting. I have no idea.
I have virtually no idea.
It's very, very vulnerable, though.
It is. It's kind of out there in the middle of nowhere and can easily be picked off by Marines, especially in the early game. And so I wouldn't be surprised to see that pylon go down. As we all know, getting supply blocked in the early game, not something you want to have happen. Back here, we just have a couple of barracks going up.
You know what? This supply depot by the gas, a lot of Terrans player do it. And the reason being, and I can only
enlighten me,
is because when they are being attacked by units, you can.
Who else are they getting attacked by?
Well, whatever. I'm just talking right now.
Raptor Jesus.
When you're being attacked, and units are flooding in here, you can lift that up and it blocks off a quick entrance in here. Like, I mean, people can, because units can still get in. Why do I keep saying people? But units can still get in, but it slows.
Swarms of angry Frenchmen.
I think it's a smart move.
No, it is. And you see a lot of higher level players doing it, and a lot of people started to copy that simply because it is a smart move. And obviously, if you can lower it and you can freely get your gas whenever you need to, and then when the time comes, you can raise it back up. Obviously, a smart place to put it.
Yeah.
We do actually have the middle of the map controlled. I don't know if it's by both, and they're just sitting there and not attacking each other.
It's a Marine.
Nope, just a Marine.
Yep.
Just hanging out, having a good
Fast
time.
expansion here from the Terran player. He's also got that defensive bunker in a very good spot as well. He's going to be able to shoot all around here, and they're going to have to run all the way up. So that is a great position there for the bunker. And he's taking the initiative here and getting a fast expansion. I like that. An aggressive Terran. I like it.
Absolutely. Well, they're cross map as well. So it's if you're going to do it, you might as well do it in a cross map scenario. We actually do have a 4-gate going down here. And it's not the fastest 4-gate I've ever seen. It's getting awfully close to a late time to be putting out a 4-gate. That probe is going to go down if that Marine chases, but he's holding position, so he's going to be okay.
It's a decent timing 4-gate, but the pylon should be already up.
Yeah.
And
that's what slows down a lot of lower level players' 4-gates is the late proxy pylon placement.
Is that a Twilight Council? We got a Twilight Council
Blink
going
Stalker
down as well. So chances are we are going to see Blink Stalkers. A lot of Protoss players favor that blink stalker against
Well, there was
Terran
that time that 3-gate blink
roaches.
stalker was one of the most dangerous things, and every once in a while it makes a comeback. Every now and then people kind of bring it back, and it's a viable strategy for a period of time, and I like it. Mostly because I love me some blink stalker micro. We did actually see concussive shells finish for Tech not long ago. He also has his stim pack just on the verge of finishing. So if this Protoss decides to push, it'd be a terrible time to actually go down there right now.
Yeah, horrible time.
And I would actually expect to see the combat shield go up pretty soon as well.
The Protoss is really, really behind right now. Darkness is so behind.
That's a bad decision.
If he comes down here, he's going to get raffle stomped. It's not going to be good for him. There's a few Marauders down here. This is quite a sizable army. But
all he has to do is pull some SCVs.
With this bunker and everything else that's down here, I don't think it's going to be able to work. He was doing a 4-gate, but that probe died. The pylon wasn't being able to warp in, and that's trouble. That is just trouble waiting to happen. But here we go. He's going to engage anyway. So we do get a nice Guardian shield up. Oh, but there's no SCVs to repair that bunker.
Oh, no.
That is not good, but there is still quite a bit of Marauders here, and Marauders are going to be able to do all kinds of damage against these Stalkers, forcing the Terra player.
Didn't pull any SCVs.
Wow.
If he had pulled SCVs, seeing that he saw the units coming down when that Marine died, he should have pulled SCVs a long time ago. Now he pulled some SCVs. I don't know if it's enough SCVs. It's close to enough. He's got a lot of Marauders there. He's going to be able to take it back down. Those SCVs should have come out a hell of a lot sooner. They should have been repairing the bunker. He actually has a proxy pylon just finishing there. That is Darkness, and so he is warping in more units right now, and there could be a really quick second attack. More Zealots, which of course is a... Well,
Zealots without
they're going to get kited. They're going to get kited. You got to be careful.
And actually, Charge is being researched right now for Darkness, but this is what Adam was just talking about, getting kited there by the Marauders. A couple of Marauders in the front, very weak. Two of them do go down.
Careful.
He's going to have to kite the crap out of these, and he's doing a great job at doing it. The last couple of Zealots do go down, and there's only one Steep the Stalker remaining.
Sour about getting slowed
Bob
down.
doing his job. Oh, Bob is sour about that. Just went down very, very quickly.
There was one epic mule just really going for it in there. He wanted to get a piece of that action.
Yeah.
He was tired of mining those minerals. He was like, damn it, I am going to kill a Zealot if it is the last thing I do, so help me God.
But why is Darkness still going down here? That was a waste of 500 minerals right there. He should have just expanded. He is doing the right thing. He is adapting and transitioning fairly well. He is getting charged, but I think he should have saved those Zealots up in his base, got the charge, regrouped, and then went back down.
He needed an expansion a while ago. As soon as he saw that his 4-gate wasn't going to work and that proxy pylon failed, sometimes you can make that push and see if it works. If it fails, retreat before you lose all your units. The Terran is not going to follow super soon. You need that expansion. If you fall back in that expansion, you're going to be in some serious trouble. He threw a lot of money at Tech and lost it all in those units, and now Tech is actually going up there. He's going to see that there's no expansion, and he's going to safely assume, now he's going to... No, he's not.
Oh!
And now he's going to charge right up this ramp, and there's a lot of
but the charge lots are done!
Oh, no, they don't have any health! There's no health left on those Marauders right now! No one actually heal them, and they already stim!
He's going to survive this, and they do charge one more time. There's going to be extremely close battle. It's all going to come down to kiting right now. Another charge is about to happen, and since that patch that happened,
they get at least one attack
in, and that is absolutely huge because before, even with the charge, they could still get kited without doing any damage whatsoever. But
how much health does that one Zealot? Oh, Sour. That Zealot must have had like 1 health left. Oh, that Marine just got cut in half.
Bob is doing his job right now.
Yeah, Bob's
getting work done.
Sour.
Well,
good defense.
Decent defense.
He probably should have sent one injured Marine up that ramp to see what he was up against before he made the decision to push the pile of the ramp.
He went right in there.
Oh, he went all the way in. He was a little overconfident, especially on a ramp that can be blocked by one force field. If there was anything down there, and
more charge.
This is just essentially a scout. I would hope so, because that's going to end very poorly for them. Cut in half. Sour.
Yep.
Chopped up.
So we do have an expansion for Darkness.
Tech has really let Darkness come back into this game. He really shouldn't have come back into the game after the 4-gate failed and the multiple attacks failed. Really shouldn't have been let allowed. And now he's going to come back down, and with charge in a couple of sentries, this could be bad. He can block that ramp, kill those very few Marines, and really do a lot of economic damage. He's going to have to pile some SCVs into that command center, lift it up, and get it the hell out of there.
Yeah, Tech is sitting on a lot of minerals right now. His macro slipped while doing those attacks. but these Zealots are going to eat up these Marines, and if a Guardian Shield goes up, that is going to cut down the Marines' attack power by like 33%, and these Stalkers do some damage against Marines, even though there's only one Steve in there.
Force field in there. That did not help him at all.
That actually hurt him.
That was the last thing he wanted to do, because look, all those Marines survived.
No.
All the Marines survived, and now they are back.
That force field just bit him in the ass. The force field should have went on that ramp, and that attack right there could have worked. He had the amount of units, but he's still doing a good job in here, still dealing a lot of damage to tech. This is Darkness's chance to get rid of this expansion. Please force this ramp. No, force it. Oh, God, no, stupid. Yes, force it now.
Force it now. Force it, you fool.
Oh.
You fool.
Oh.
There, now he forces it.
Now that your Zealots are dead. Great.
Well, you know what? This is back and forth and all sorts of
exciting.
The Protoss player has yet, Darkness has yet to do any sort of saturation on that expansion. He's been focusing so much on his micro up here and producing units. He has not been producing any probes for that expansion. Hasn't pulled any over either. I don't even know, what does the unit count look like real quick? Only 26 probes. He's stopped after saturation on his main. He has yet, even after that expansion, to have enough to really shift any workers over, and so that expansion's really not helping him all that much right now. I want to look at the income, and indeed the Terran player is still up by a small amount,
that's
about 200 or 300.
Of the mules. That's only because of the mules.
Well, the mules, but that's something, you know, only because of the mules, but something that when you're facing Terran, you have to keep in the back of your mind. You go down there, you see a couple SCVs, you go, oh, okay, I'm cool. But you have to forget, you can't forget that the mules can make up the economic difference really easily.
Yep.
And so you have to keep that in the back of your mind.
And another thing that players normally don't do, that you should do, so if you're lower level, keep this in mind when you are attacking a Terran. If you're close enough to a command center, click on the command center, see how much energy that command center has, and if you haven't seen any scans at your base, chances are, 9 times out of 10, they are using mules, and you can say, look, all right, he's got a lot of money, he has a lot of income coming in, because there's no energy, he isn't using any scans.
Oh, he is an attack. There's some ghosts on the field right now. I think there are ghosts strewn in there. There might be an EMP. I'm not sure. I didn't see if it went up in time.
He did not get it off.
Did not get up.
But
there is one more ghost. One more ghost just came out. He's going to be on the high ground. He needs to chase him up, but he has no units.
There's nothing left.
So that's okay. I didn't actually see all of them get melted so damn quick.
Oh, yeah. No, they melted.
I was really hoping for an EMP. I love EMP.
No, they are sexy when they're used.
When they're used properly, hot damn. He's going to take the center of this map. He's probably going to, he's going to allow a couple more units to catch up. There is another ghost.
Healing up
right now. A couple more coming on the way. Healing up with a couple of those medvacs. And you know what?
This is it.
This is probably going to be GG.
He's got the medevacs. That's a huge Marine Marauder ball. There's really not a whole lot. Shield upgrade. Just finishing, but these are going to get melted. I mean, look at this. That's a death ball.
Way too much.
You've got the Marine Marauder medevac happening, and that's it.
Go fly, kite.
That's game. What's the over/under of a rage quit?
Oh, probably pretty high. No, you know what? I'm gonna safely assume that that even Darkness thinks this was a good game. It was back and forth. Both players made some attacking mistakes, but in the end, Darkness just gave him too much time.
Yep.
And that's unfortunate.
So we are probably going to see a GG any second right now. I cannot see Darkness obviously getting out of this.
He is really pushing it right now.
He's hell-bent on those Zealots.
He is banking on them.
Nope.
And it's not happening.
Nope. That's it.
That's it.
That's game.
Throwing the towel.
Oh, rage quit.
Rage quit.
Yes.
Good call. Solid call. Solid call on that rage quit.
So right.
I could have sworn. Because that was a good game. It was back and forth.
Yep.
No reason to rage quit. I don't know why it happened. But, ladies and gentlemen, good game.
Yep.
I enjoyed it. This has been LAGTV coming to you from the final locale, Canuckville, Canada. This has been your Master of Ceremonies, Nova War.
And for those people in the comments below, what are the 5 fingers? Say to the face!